distance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. The short hands, it's Williams. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Clemson set up with another first down. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Tigers. They grab the early lead. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football to climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lopez wants to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Schiff. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tar Heels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Hall. Shakes off the defender. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners are walked up tight. Lopez to pass. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bears the pressure. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Plucks it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Clemson. Fired in from the red zone for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Lopez wants to fire. Using his feet to buy time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat...
Oh, it's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Here comes Clemson with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. It's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Lopez wants to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. You're looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. Sets up the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down. and was 2nd and short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. Across the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Scrambling away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew.
There he goes. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 1st and goal, a score here, and that mountain is huge if you want to make a comeback. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And that's the look in man coverage you could throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw into.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up, try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. To the air, it's Klubnik. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Tarheels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly to the tight end. And they get him down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To throw, it's Klubnik. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Under fire. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Oh, he's got some space. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Clemson set up with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point.
41, North Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
North Carolina.
As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense really needs to have a plan.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. No good. Oh, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Johnson looking to throw. The quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tarheels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Shep. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. He wants to throw it again. Running to Green. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Reads it, fires complete. The Tar Heels get it past the sticks. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They want that clock to run. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. The throw to the outside is complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? It hasn't always been pretty all season long, yet they've continually found ways to win each and every week. But today, in a day where they had to light the scoreboard up because the opposing offense came to play, their offense got it done. And as a result, they stay undefeated.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Johnson wants to throw it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. He cannot give us up as many sacks as they...
He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate.